Alright, so I'm currently in the process of making an Instagram automation and chatbot fully in Tines, using almost no code if possible. And I kind of just wanted to demonstrate the feature of the event transform in automatic mode and how powerful this can be in a Tines no code environment. Alright, to kind of show what's going on with this automation, basically I've integrated chat commands into this automation, which links into the Instagram API. So as you can see over here, I've already tested it by doing like the coin flip command, and then my account through the API will respond with whatever automation determines is the appropriate response for the command. Just to test this out in real time, I'll do a new command. As you can see, the response goes through my story and then it'll respond to the IG comment. Now this doesn't update in real time. I'll have to exit and go back into the video. Now you can see the response here. Now where the automatic mode comes into play is in its event transform set to automatic mode. In the automatic mode, you can take a Tines input, and in the Tines input, you can prompt how you want the output to format. For example, in my game script, I took my input coming from the Instagram receiver webhook. I take that value and I use this prompt. Once I generate based off of this prompt, it'll generate this script for me. Once the script is generated, it'll show you the output from the incoming payload. Now this is telling me the response is null because the payload coming in right now is the response to that webhook request. This response is not in any of the scenarios I've included above, so the response should be null. The response null is how I check if a response is needed. Now to show how this works in real time, I've created a new event transform in automatic mode, and I'm going to relink this story to show. Now that I've remitted the event with this new event transform connected, I can have access to that as the input. In the input and the generation, I'm just going to copy and paste what I had from my working example. Now you can see this is the result of the path that I'm inputting. I verified that this is what I want. I can go to generate based off the prompt. Again, I'm just going to paste the prompt I already have. And once I click generate, I can see the code generating in real time. And once the code is done generating, it'll show you the response happening. Going back to look at the code, you can expect the code to see if it's what you want. Now for someone that does programming experience, this is useful to see if there's any errors. If there are fixes or errors you want to make, you can try reprompting here to see if you can fix that error. If the generated code is actually pretty close to what you want, you can click here, copy as run script. Copying as a run script will let you paste this as a run script in your Tines storyboard. In this run script action, you have full control over changing this code. But if we go back to the automatic mode, once you determine that the code and the response is the way you want it, you just click save. Once saved, that is it. This code that was generated will not be regenerated each time this is ran. This is actually saved as the script that will run each time this event is triggered. But I'm just going to remit this event again to get an output from our new automatic mode. I'm going to go ahead and remit one more time to get another output. So now that we have two outputs, we can see what the output is. The second output was as I see it, yes. The first output is it is certain. So again, to show the power of the automatic mode, I was able to get this Python script generated in literally just seconds. And this script, based on my prompt, includes the 8-ball command, the coin flip command, and a rock, paper, or scissors command. It also has a fallback in case none of these commands are detected that will produce a non-response, which I can then determine if I want to respond to a message or not. Even someone like me that does have experience with Python or any kind of scripting or coding at all, doing this manually would have taken me minutes, and that's not even counting if I would have made any mistakes in it. Whereas all I had to do was type up a quick plain English prompt with specifications on how I wanted the output to come out. And I think this is a great example of how powerful the event transform action in automatic mode can really be in Tines.